Oh yeah, definitely.
So a dunk like that kind of took a lot of the out of Houston. I mean, you feel like that one-hander that you had was real high, took out some of the wind out of their sails?
It kind of goes without saying. I kind of feel like they still came out in the second half, still had a punch, and still was playing hard. So I mean, that goes without saying. I just tried to run the floor, hoping that my teammates found me. I mean, I got out there on the break and run. Terry saw me when I pointed up, and he just threw the ball somewhere by the rim.
What about Russ tonight? I mean, was it kind of fun watching him, even though you're a teammate?
I mean, he scored the ball. I mean, he didn't take any bad shots. I mean, they kept leaving him open, and he just kept creating. He's a great scorer. When he's on the road like that, I mean, you just got to go with the flow. I mean, he was hot, and then we just kept feeding the ball.
Van Treese has been doing a good job rebounding lately. Have you noticed a difference, in practice or his attitude or his aggressiveness or anything?
I would agree that he's more aggressive. He's playing with a lot more confidence. He's not scared, to go out there anymore. He's playing as hard. He's playing as hard as he needs to, and as hard as he can. That's what we need out of him.
When Russ gets 42, Chris gets 8 assists, Steven gets 10 rebounds, and you're dunking the ball, is there a team in the country that's playing better basketball than you right now?
It kind of goes without saying. We don't make those assumptions. We don't say that goes without saying. We're just trying to come out and play as hard as we can. Tonight was just really focus on Houston, taking them out of that stuff. To kind of make sure that we get the job done. That's what we did. We took them out of that stuff, and we just did exactly what we needed to do to win the game.
Russ scores 42, but you got the biggest ovation of the night on the one-handed jam. How'd that feel?
I felt pretty good. I just tried to get out there and run the break. Hoping that my team found me. Terry saw me running on the wing, and he just put us over by the rim. And just made it pay off.
Does Russ decide at noon today that he's going to go off tonight? Is that happening again?
Honestly, I don't know. You know as well as I do. I don't know. I just kind of think he came out. He was pretty feeling it, and they kept leaving him open, and then he just started driving and tried to create for others. But they still didn't play him. As tight as they should have. He just had a great game. He shot the ball well.
Any preference tomorrow night?
It doesn't matter. Either way, the team's gonna come out and play as hard as they can. We know that we're gonna get a good game with either one of those teams. I feel like we played UConn. They really have a chip on their shoulder. The way we played them at home, last home game. And we played Cincinnati. I feel like they still have that, pain in their stomach when we beat them up in Cincinnati. So either way, it's gonna be a good game.
You've seen a lot of Russ crazy games or good games. That was one of those. Anything he threw up was going in, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was feeling it. Like I said, when you're a scorer, you're a scorer. He was really scoring the ball. He was really feeling it, and we just kept feeding off him. We just kept getting the ball. He didn't take any bad shot. Majority of his shots, was open, except for the one that got stuck. But majority of the shots that was open, he just feeling it. We just kept, giving him the ball.
And he still got some assists too.
Yeah. So we just kept playing off him. He didn't try to overdo anything. He didn't try to score anybody. He just played as hard as he could, and he was getting open.
Don't number 90.
Yeah, I know.
Are you keeping count now?
Yeah.
So you know it?
Yep.
Just talk about it. I think people kind of thought, are you really going to get 100 when you said that? But you were serious.
Yeah, I was. I told you that I was going to get 100 before it was out. And I'm pretty close right now. Just a couple more dunks a game, and I'll be pretty good. But I was serious myself I was going to get 100.
What are your thoughts on Steven Van Treese being a career 50% three-point shooter?
Playing halftime, in the huddle was drawing up for him to shoot the first three. The first three was kind of contested, but it looked pretty good coming out of his hand. So when he got this chance for the second one, the guy backed off. He shot it. It looked good. In warm-ups, he takes threes shooting with Tim Henderson. So he shot the ball coming in, and it paid off.
When did it click for this team?